If you saw my attempt to come up on stage, that's what happens when you're young and you have too much sex. Your legs give out on you. Alright, so yeah, my name is Claude. I am the Canadian Gimp, but I'm Aylmer's Canadian Gimp. Woo! My hometown. My pronouns are free spirit. Because it sounds a whole lot better than out of fucking control. Not that bad. Crib notes for tonight. It's been a rough week, man. My youngest son, Alex, asked me, he said, Dad, how did you know you were in love with Mom? Well, she told me I was. And my wife asked me, she says, when did you ever see me? I said, honey, my meat. Okay. And we've got a crowd. Okay, where's my people? 50 plus. Oh yeah, 50 plus. All right, so. Gentlemen, ladies, what are 3 words that a woman hates to hear during sex? Honey, I'm home. I'm going to die up here, aren't I? What do women and beer have in common? Well, they both make you feel a little bit wobbly, and some go down better than others. Thank you. What does women's nail polish and panties have in common? Well, they both come off with alcohol. Are you really going at this? Come on. So a very, very good friend of mine, Chris, like a brother to me, came over. We hadn't seen him in quite a while. And he walks in, he goes, hey, bro, how's it going? I said, I'm doing really well, man. You? He goes, yeah, I'm a little concerned. He says, I think I'm gaining weight. I'm getting fat. I said, oh, Chris, you're not getting fat. Come on, brother, chin up. No, the other chin. All right. Back in my day, oh, by the way, I'm from the 1900s, okay? Yeah, so you're patient with me. Back in my day, they always said, if you want to know what that woman, your girlfriend's going to look like when she grows up, look at her mother. That's not true. Simple. If a woman has thin, sharp ankles, she's meant to be skinny, period. If she has cankles, you do know what cankles are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over here. Over here. We know what cankles are? Okay. Well, if she has cankles, well, you have heat in the winter and shade in the summer, so you're good to go. So, yeah, Starbucks, I have a problem with them. Look, I turned 60 years old this year, and I think I know how to speak English, eh? You guys? Yeah? Go to Starbucks, I'll take a large regular coffee, please, 2 milk. 20-something-year-old behind me tells him, oh, sir, you need a venti. No, I sell large coffee. Oh, no, sir. Here it's called a venti. So I'm thinking to myself, well, you little snot-nosed mother. Okay, that's fine. I'll take your venti. And she says, what name am I going to put on this? My people, my age. I said, Michael. Actually, no, just put down Mike Hunt. And I went to the back. And I said, Mike Hunt? Mike Hunt? Anybody see Mike Hunt? I'm ready. And not often, but every now and then, I get a little constipated. And I pick a fight with my wife. She's only 5'4". Almost. And I do this on purpose because that means scares the shit out of me. If you have a dog at home, you never drink alone. How was your day, boy? Yeah, mine too. Let's have a beer. So, I have an autoimmune disease. It is what it is. It attacks my muscles and it attacks my nerve endings. For example, my left leg muscles on there, my back. I wear the brace not for support, but it prevents me from hyperextending backwards. Okay? It has pretty much numbed my left hand, and unfortunately I am left-handed. But I'll tell you what though, gives a whole brand new meaning to the saying, it feels like a stranger. I was at the grocery store the other day. I saw a woman in front of me. She was buying one banana, a couple of apples, and a small steak. And she smiled, turned and smiled at me. I said, hey, I said, you're single, aren't you? She goes, how did you know? I said, it was fucking ugly. Gentlemen, did you know that when a woman sits on your face, she legally owns you? It's called squatter's rights. And we had someone here earlier talking about premenopause. I don't call it premenopause. I have more respect than that. I call it puberty. And because my wife and I are both getting older, right? Did everything, seen everything. And so I asked her one night. I said, "Hey, I said, you want to, kick things up a notch, keep things happy and jolly?" She said, "Yeah, what have you got in mind?" I said, "Well, honey," I said, "how about a bit of anal sex?" And she looks at me, she goes, "Fuck that shit. That's the spirit." And one day she came out of the washroom. She was wearing a nice little kimono that I bought her. She says, "Honey, what do you think of this?" And she rips it open. Shave. I was like, "Holy shit." And she looks at me, she says, "That's right, baby." She says, "Brand new look, same great taste." And if your woman does that for you, you've got 2 days to get down there and eat it. Because if you don't, it's going to taste like cactus. I think that's pretty much my time up here, folks. Thank you for your patience. But I want to leave you with just one thing. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do or don't worship or believe in. At day's end, big or small, thick or thin, that's what we will get it in. Thank you. Give it up for